Here we go.
Yo, match up on Anthony. I got him. I got your help. Trifecta.
It's raining.
Yo, look at the clock, man.
Crash that ball.
Oh, hit that shot.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. The three. Rollins gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. From 9 feet out, again the Timberwolves score.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
Pass to Butler for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And here's Edwards outside. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Well, Ant will pull up from anywhere beyond the arc. Of course, more than comfortable letting it fly from the corner.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Edwards. And there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist from Edwards.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
Pass to Butler. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner three spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. Outside McDaniels. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
I'm not sure what he was thinking. That's a weird pass.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He was complimentary of his opponent, Anthony Edwards. Coach told me Ant is a special player in terms of his athleticism, skill, and his mindset. He approaches each matchup with an aggressiveness that we need to try and match. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Pass to Randall. 17-footer, and the jumper is on the mark. McDaniels got his second basket of the game.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here is DiVincenzo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For three, Randall. Hauled in by Curry. Antetokounmpo, pass to Rollins. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Edwards. For three, Randall. It's hauled in by Rollins. The Warriors have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Curry's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
Curry passes to Horford. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. On the baseline. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
That gives him the lead.
And when Curry is shooting while in rhythm, he is lights out. Nothing you can do to stop him.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. The shot misses. Horford with some nice D. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Curry. Off target from 3-point range. The Timberwolves have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. McDaniels from long range. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. The Warriors have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Randall with a steal. Pass to Reed. With his first shot attempt. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Golden State. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Here's Randall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Randall's got 5 now.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against Lane.
And the Warriors make some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Horford, and it's Melton in for Stephen Curry. The kick out to Kuzma from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota. A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Here's Shannon. Pass to Conley.
Totally fearless. Conley clashes against strong defense inside. He'll go to any lengths to find those shots.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And Minnesota making a change here. Ingles is checked in. And Conley drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Butler with the ball. Ingles covering. High arcing shot. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And it's a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to Gobert. Rebounded by Kuzma.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Moody passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, sweet move. Now here's Butler. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Moody is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Post in at the center position. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Outside Butler. Oh, Butler, the feathery touch.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Got a piece of it. Butler on the wing. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
There's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Rollins is checked in. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Highland. And the three off target.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Kuzma with a screen on Conley. Collins gets the bucket. And now a three-point Warrior lead.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Conley. Here's Shannon. And they get it. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside, Highland. Outside for Randall. Over Kuzma. Minnesota again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Conley with the ball. It's hauled in by Rollins. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Pass to Randall. Over Kuzma. Here's Shannon. Now Conley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Pass to post. Back to Butler. Kuzma outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
From the arc. Highland misses. The Warriors lead by 12. Here's Moody. And here's Butler outside. Rebounded by Highland. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Shannon. Hits the trifecta. Shannon's got his second basket on the night.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Connects from downtown.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The Warriors shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Moody from outside. And the Warriors with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Highland. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Kuzma hits them both.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Golden State on D. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Gobert with a screen on Kuzma. Reed passes to Gobert. Shot to stop the run. Gobert showing his skill inside.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Antetokounmpo. Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got 15.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside McDaniels. With the step back. Here's Reed. Banked it in off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Warriors lead by 16. 1:56 left in the first half. Shot is good by Curry.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a second foul of the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Lets it go from deep.
Look, just give Curry credit. When he hustles on defense, it makes a difference.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is. I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Timberwolves trail by 21. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. Outside Reed. There's the triple. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And the shot's good. The Warriors lead by 19. Rollins passes to Curry. And the Warriors with another 3.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 12 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The kick out, Curry. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 12. The 3, DiVincenzo. Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Golden State.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis will be efficient as their play.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Do you guys agree? That does it for halftime.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Reed in at the 5, down low.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Butler. Puts up a 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Golden State on D. Over to the wing. Randall outside. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Horford passes to Rollins. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Randall against Antetokounmpo to halt the run. Randall, good. Randall's got 7 points.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
Antetokounmpo to pass to Rollins. No good from outside.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with the steal. 3-on-3. Shoots over Curry. DiVincenzo can't hit.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting for Minnesota. Jaden.
Golden State has gotten 4 threes to fall out of 5 attempts here in the third. Curry looking it over. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And Minnesota calls time here. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Here's Edwards. He's got 15. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. one's no good. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. 2 points. That one goes. 19 points for Anthony Edwards. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Outside Butler. On the wing, Curry. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Melton passes to Kuzma. Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's DiVincenzo, and there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Melton passes to Kuzma, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. That's 7 points for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Randall, 7 points in the game. From the line. Rebounded by Hield.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Kuzma for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Kuzma's got 10 points.
Yeah, I like seeing Kuzma as the playmaker in these sets. He can be so creative.
Edwards for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Outside Hield. Launches a 3, and the Warriors with another 3.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Melton finds Kuzma. Outside Hield. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long J. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Well-executed play. Anytime you can get Hield something in rhythm off the catch, you have done your job.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. The Timberwolves shooting 56% today. To the inside. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Highland.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Melton passes to Hield. Back to Melton. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot. He's got 13.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
Gobert with a screen on Melton. Giannis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Melton outside. Pass to Moody. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Shannon's shot is off. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Down low. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Yeah, when Kuzma has this kind of game, good luck slowing him down.
Outside Highland. The 3. No luck on that one. Got it up. The shot, no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And so far, 9 triples in this one. just pulling the trigger with absolute confidence. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Moody is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Highland misses. The Warriors shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Outside Moody, fires from deep, on target from range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
For 3, Randall. The rebound by Melton. And here are the Warriors now. Pass to Post, Hield on the wing. Shot is up. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Kuzma's got 12 points in just the second half.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Melton left side. Melton on the wing. The 3-ball. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so Conley will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Clark. Oh, he tries a 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Melton. Good on the bucket.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Melton against Conley. For 3, Randall. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great dime right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Pass to Conley. And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen. Hield from outside. With the putback, Jackson Davis. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Highland on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Highland's got his first 2 points of the night.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. It's stolen by Hield. Moody with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. And here's Hield. Tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Minnesota. Nails it from 3. Santos has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And for Minnesota, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Highland against Melton. The kick out to Edwards. Launches it. It's not going to go for him.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
The 3 from Curry. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Randall. He's covered by Curry. And here's Edwards outside. That's in. And coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Santos. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Edwards with it. Picked up by Post. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. The quick look, no good that time.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Count it. Moody's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That one falls.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Here's Santos. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there's a whistle. That goes on DeAnthony Melton. That's foul number 2 for him. Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors.
Golden State on D. Shoots from 12. And Edwards the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called, the Warriors. Time now to present our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Man, he was really impressive in that win. It's good. Another from 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the 3-pointer goes.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they pick up 2. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Let's go with a 3. Rebound Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's DiVincenzo. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 6 assists now in the game. The Warriors have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Post, high post. Counted from distance.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way. Connects again from distance.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up top, Reed. There's the 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
On the wing, Payton. Out left to the wing. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
This is what winning is all about.
Warriors foul call. First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for your Warriors.
52 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Santos. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Randall, good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gets the 3 ball to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randall. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here's Curry. Pass to Melton. 3-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, he'll have space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of this ball.
Giannis, you said these games start to matter more as you come down the stretch. Can you tell me more about that?
Just coming out here, try to play good basketball, try to play together, and try to get better. You know, we just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Championship always on your mind. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals.
Western Conference NBA. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western. You take a look at the Warriors. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Reed in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Out to Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
It didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Butler, a screen on Randall. To the paint, to the wing right side. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now the Warriors moving it up. Horford the pass to Butler. Golden State moving it around. Curry, that's good.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Horford pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Butler with the ball. McDaniels picks him up. Horford no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Good on the 3-point shot.
Nice smooth 3-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Here's Rollins. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shot clock at 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Giannis. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Here's Rollins. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 9.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Randall. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Curry with it. Defended by DiVincenzo. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Rollins. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Horford the pass to Rollins. Three-pointer, Butler.
With quick feet and excellent lift and competitive spirit, McDaniels, a lockdown defender.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
To the right side. Rollins against Edwards. Curry on the wing. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Moody's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 4, Moses Moody.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 9.
Almost sneaking out to the corner. Edwards with the 3-ball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Guys?
And Allie, thanks so much. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Just cannot allow DiVincenzo to shoot it from there.
In the corner, Moody with it. And the Warriors, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Warriors leading by 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait. It's very effective.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Butler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Reed. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis, what rim protection from him, using that endless length.
Some changes for Golden State. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Horford. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. Bones Highland comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the layup falls.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. Very confident player.
Here's Highland defended by Moody. Reed the pass to McDaniel. Back to Reed from past the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in. He gets it in there.
I get the feeling Butler was ready to let that one fly before the ball got to him.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Conley feeling it out. It's up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Conley. Fires the 3. And it's Melton with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Moody finds Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And so Butler nails both of them.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Conley for 3. That shot no good. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Shannon in at the small forward. Here's Conley after the Warriors pick up 3. Pass to Highland. Now Randall. Back to Highland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Randall finds Conley. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Melton. Randall. The rebound by Post. Golden State's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Butler against Gobert. Gobert with the block.
Gobert denying that chance at the rim. The stifle power doing his thing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Shannon. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Butler against Randall. And that one's good by Butler.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a Butler.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Warriors with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Quentin Post. And Rollins subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Here's Highland. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Warriors leading by 15. It's stolen by Randall. Edwards against Melton. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Stay clear of Gobert on the dunk now. The force he goes to the rim with is mighty.
Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. The Warriors have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw drops for Rollins. Rollins hits them both. Timberwolves trail by 15. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, here's Shannon. And the 3 off target. The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Bucket is good. Giannis has got 6.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flaw from Antetokounmpo.
Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Butler. It's stolen by Randall. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Here's Rollins. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Rollins got 4 this quarter.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points. 3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Shannon. He's guarded by Melton. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Minnesota with the rebound. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the night. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Moody. And Stephen Curry subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. Here's Rollins. Here's the screen. Up again. Out to Kuzma. Goes back up. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. 10 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Minnesota's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Edwards inside. Post covering. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Rollins the pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Edwards. 12 points for him. And finished off by Gobert.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
It's stolen by Gobert. Here we go, all alone. A pull-up, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
It's Curry outside. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too, as a matter of fact. I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
Al Horford is checked in for the Warriors. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Edwards can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Timberwolves trail by 14. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mr. Gobert. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Inside, he gets the jumper to fall. Edwards got 14 points.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Here he goes. Butler in the corner. From deep, Jimmy Butler.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for Golden State.
Something my partner will appreciate. These guys are living in the paint, and it's going to be hard to move them out of there, Shaq.
Yeah, that's what we call renters' rights. They are holding that lease, baby.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
NBA playoff round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Horford is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Butler. Then there's Rollins. And it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And so it's Minnesota with it after the Warriors pick up 3. Edwards' shot is good.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Rollins. Horford, good. Horford's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Edwards looking it over. Goes up the baseline. And Curry pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
First team foul.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Shooting.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
You're looking for a guy that plays with a bit of an edge. Julius Randle is your man. I mean, he's been an all-NBA selection on multiple occasions.
Here's Rollins. He's got 9, and it's Butler missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 or 4 to start the second half.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Warriors leading by 13. Tries the spin move. Antetokounmpo finds Butler. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one's good by Butler.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's got 8 for 3. Edwards. And Horford pulls it down.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Giannis. Butler in the corner. And another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Reed. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Reeves got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
Outside for Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Warriors with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Butler. It's good. Butler's got 10 points in just the second half.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. McDaniels on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Randall no good. Warriors leading by 23. Back to Curry. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good on the three. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Here's Rollins. Butler from outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Butler's got 26.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Rollins. It's Curry outside. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Randall. 10 points for him. And they're on the break. Here's Giannis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points this quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Rollins. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Butler, and he uses the glass on the way. Butler's got 15 points in just the second half.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. And the Timberwolves call time here. Post is checked in for Horford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Moody's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Gobert. He has 6. Conley finds Highland. No good with the triple.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Conley against Rollins. Right wing. Here's Shannon. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Shannon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Rollins the pass to Moody. Kuzma left side. After Rollins. Kuzma sends a screen. Trains it from beyond the arc. Rollins got 6 here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Look at Kuzma getting jiggy with the dribble move right there, shaking off the defender and getting his shot up. That is sweet.
Outside Conley. To the wing on the left. With some arc. From deep. That shot misses. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Bones Highland is out there with Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 3 spot. Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Melton. They kick out to Hield. Drains the three-pointer. Hield's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Conley with it. He's guarded by Melton. Highland with it. Pass to Shannon. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Kuzma can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The wide open look here for Highland. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Conley against Melton. Here's Moody. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Conley with the 3. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Golden State moving it around. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
To the inside. Pulls it up. Stolen by Highland. Here's Shannon. No good, unable to end this run.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kuzma kicks to Melton. Back to Kuzma. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, when Kuzma plays with that kind of tenacity, he's going to make defenders foul him. He's a real force in this league, folks.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, the great thing about Kuzma is he's so well-rounded. He can do a little bit of everything on the floor.
Edwards, he's checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And that one drops. Edwards got 22 points.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Pass to Post. In the corner, Moody with it. Back to Kuzma. Now Moody down to 5 on the shot clock. Melton's shot is good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And here's Randall. Here's Edwards. And it's Melton with the rebound. Timeout called the Warriors. Curry's checked in, and then for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now here's Kuzma. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Got that one up quick.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The Warriors making a switch here. Richards is checked in. No coverage that time.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc, and then bury some threes.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Hield with the bucket.
And what focus from Hield there. Not an easy finish, but that guy finds a way.
The Timberwolves shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. This one for 3, and the Warriors another 3.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
DiVincenzo can't hit it.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Richard, guarded by Reed. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. Connects from three-point range. McDaniels got 5 points now in the quarter.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Over to the left wing. Pass to post. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now Hield, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swag.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
And so here is Golden State following the bucket by the Timberwolves. They grabbed their own miss. Good work there as it goes.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Inside. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. The tray, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, you had it going. How big did that hoop look tonight?
It was pretty big. That's what I pride myself on. My teammates kept giving me the ball even when I didn't want the ball, telling me to score, be aggressive. When you got teammates like that, your confidence is through the roof.
They know who their leader is, no doubt about it. Congrats on the win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.